So this year what we want to do is do even more than what we have done over the previous years. So we're still going to continue with our school workshops, we're still going to continue with our community beach cleans, but there's a few extra things that we want to do. And one of the projects that Emily's been working on is engaging with people who are on holiday. So we want to speak to as many holiday let companies as possible so that we can provide equipment as part of their inventory for their holiday lets, provide some information sheets and provide some content for them for their blogs and for their websites.
It's a really exciting time for Beach Guardian because we're always growing and we never know what each day is going to hold. And I think, Beach Guardian started because of the community's interest to take care of our local environment. And now because of that community interest, we are continuing to grow and just be everything that we ever thought that we would, imagine to be possible. So this year, 2020 is going to be the one where we just bring so many people together and really unite everyone to tackle this essentially crucial problem.
Is it still a problem, or is there a bit of equal plastic fatigue at the moment amongst people, or is it still very much at people's forethought, on their head, on their mind?
I think it's easy to think, when you come to the beaches here in North Cornwall, you come to the beach and it looks quite clean. So there are some people that will think, the beaches are getting cleaner. That doesn't mean that there's less plastic going into the ocean. That just means that the communities are taking care of them. There is still so much more to be done. The problem is still very, very important and getting bigger every day. But I do think that with all these communities coming together, we do have a real chance in solving it.
So the other thing that we're going to do this year is that we now have our Beach Guardian Mission Centre. So we have a building here in Trevone, and what we want to do is have organisations volunteer their staff to come down and do some beach cleans with us, find out about our work and be able to walk down to the beach from our centre. Trevone is where it all started. 11 years ago, Emily came down and she was picking up things for her school project. She was supposed to be picking up natural things, so shells, sand, seaweed, but she was finding plastic 11 years ago. And she's been wanting to do something to make everybody aware of the problem with plastics on our beach. So yeah, it's great to be able to do it here where it all started.
It's so inspiring when we do our beach cleans because we put up the events, we stick up the flags and we just expect, we never know how many people are going to come. There could be 5, there could be 50. But every time we're just so speechless by the amount of people that come, but also the amount of tourists that are coming, and they're potentially doing their very first beach clean. And we get to see that moment where the switch is flicked and they see the problem, and for them we know that everything will then change. We hear from all our volunteers the kind of ripple effect that takes place where they just start with that beach clean, that one conversation on the beach, and it just spreads out into every aspect of their life. And they'll tell us, they know that they're noticing they're producing less waste, they're making conscious decisions in the supermarkets or wherever they're doing their shopping, and just spreading the word and that awareness to their friends and family. Cornwall really is a beacon of sustainability, and that is just spreading elsewhere. It's fantastic to see.
So in a way, they're taking the beach clean inland, so it's no longer just the beach clean, but it's like a nation clean.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's so important for everybody to realise, is that it's not the beach, the city, the rivers, the parks. It is all one environment. Everything is interlinked as one. And when you realise that whatever you do, wherever you are in the world, affects, the whole planet, then you make so many conscious decisions to limit your impact that you have. The one thing that the whole of humanity shares is the planet, and it's that one thing that's going to bring us together in protecting it and against all the problems that we have, not just plastic, but climate breakdown, the ecological crisis, and so on.